slow enough, yeah.
Hey guys, Eli and Sam here, and we're about to go fishing at the pond, and just got our golf cart rigged up. So tell you what we got on real quick. I got a little Spro BBZ1 swim bait, chatterbait, underspin, rattle trap, and I have a little Texas rig right there. And then Sam, what do you got?
Got jig, kind of like a spinnerbait jig. I got rattle trap also. Then I have a jig head in case I want a wacky or throw a crappie jig because it's pretty cold out, so small profile might work. I also got a finesse jig, and I have a Molex lever designed by Mike Iaconelli that just came out. It's basically a chatterbait.
And then, so we got one of my tackle boxes right there, one right there, Sam's right there. I'm not gonna bring all our stuff today. All this is already crowded over. If we have one more pull, it wouldn't even fit. Got a tripod and head strap. Try to get you guys a couple different angles. So let's go. Alright guys, so my first approach is gonna be this live target rattle trap and bluegill. It's all torn up because I use it a ton. Gonna use it out here in this pond. There's a little bit of dead moss on the bottom because it's been cold the last like 2 weeks, and today's like the first semi-warm day. Still a little bit chilly out. I'm throwing it on my Corrado 200 631 gear ratio and my G Loomis GL2 little cranking stick. So if I don't get anything on this, I might switch to little finesse patterns, maybe a Texas rig or something. Dude, that As you guys can see, there's still some ice here on the edges of the pond in some places, because yesterday it was about 18 or 19 degrees. I think right now it's about 38 or 39. It's a pretty big difference. So either the fish are going to be tearing them up, or we're going to get skunked. Hopefully we're going to tear them up. He's using a rattle trap over there too. Also a live target, but his is a little bit newer, not as torn up as mine. See, that's about what I get every cast, just that little bit of moss. But that can make the difference for the fish, whether they bite or whether they not. So, alright guys, the rattle trap didn't work because it's still a little bit too mossy on the bottom. The water's way too low, so it's hard to cast to the rattle trap way out there and reel it in without getting any moss on it. And if you don't get any moss, you're reeling it in way too fast for the bass to hit it in this cold water. So I'm gonna give the power tactic one more chance. I'm gonna get out my Spro BBZ1 Junior blue herring. Alright guys, Sam just backlashed about the 100th time today. See how long it takes him.
6.5 hours later.
Alright guys, so we're on, well, we didn't get anything on that side of the pond, so I still want to give this guy a chance. So we're gonna go to the other side and fish over there a little bit to see if we can get anything. Alright, so this is my last side. Those sides aren't very good, that side and that side over there. They usually don't hold very many fish. Alright, so I'm officially done with this swim bait for the day. I am moving over to my finesse. Stick this in there. And my finesse that I'm going to be using is on my spinning rod. I got my spinning rod is a Phoenix Maxim, paired up with a Shimano Sedona. I think I got 10-pound fluoro on there right now. And let's take this off. And my finesse tactic I got on is a Lake Fork hyperworm with a Mustad red EWG and a red 3/8 ounce tungsten and a red bobber stopper. Usually this red shad color works in this pond, so I'm hoping it will right now. So let's finish rigging this up real quick. I like to pull my bobber stopper down, usually all the way down to the weight, and there is the rig I'm going to be throwing for my finesse tactics right now. I've caught a bunch of 4-pounders right here in this very spot with the red shad color plastics, so let's see if I'll get any today. Alright guys, here's Sam. I'm doing another backlog.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so I'm going to give this red shad hyperworm one more chance, but I'm going to make a little improvement to it. It's pretty much like dip and dye, but dip and glow. Shake it up. Get that. And didn't make that big of a difference, but sometimes it'll make a huge difference to the fish and how many you catch. Hopefully it will today. So if I don't get anything on that, I'm going to switch colors. So we got skunked today. This sucked. Didn't get to use everything though. I never used my chatterbait. I never used my underspin. I never got to change this to green pumpkin or black and blue. And we're out of time. We gotta go. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next episode of LQ Bassin'.